Hello and welcome back to the Xpert 11 Road to Glory series, where in the last episode we got the new season off to a great start with a 3-0 win over Cairo Nightboats. In this episode we're against Romanian side Highlanders Athletic, who won the playoff last season to earn promotion, beating our title rivals from last season, Sporting de Quinta. They only finished second, so they will probably be, under most circumstances, a team that will probably be considered to be the least strong in the division and go straight back down again. However, I digress. When you look at their squad, they are actually a very, very good side. For one thing, Highlanders have a stronger squad than us, with a very powerful set of 14 and 50 bar players all around, very balanced overall in skill. Their standout players are Mats Bjornstad, a 27-15 defender, and Roman Vezvoldov, a 27-15 midfielder. Apart from everything else, we've got a lot of 14 bars with a couple of 13s like Marco Kittel and Divino Quina, the slightly unsung heroes in this team. Only issue is they don't really have a lot of depth. But then we don't have a lot of depth either, so that's kind of a bit 50-50 on that really, so evenly matched there. If you look at our side, we have a fully fit, clean bill of health for this game. Azrat Zari having fully recovered from the injury that he got in the back end of last season, and we have a full strength squad ready to play against this Highlanders Athletic side. So without further ado, let's take a look at the team news. Highlanders line up in a 3-5-2 formation, which is their strongest possible lineup formation wise. They have Lucas Vaz in goal, a back three of Samath Tilak, Mats Bjornstad and Duncan Lines, midfield of Gaspar Godis, Mikey Ballis, Callum Gillette, Roman Vezvolodov and Marco Kittel. And up front, Divino Quina and Prubin Buggen. On the bench, youngsters Anders Bjungelsen, Arne Vidal Brecken and Alex McCubry. Knights meanwhile line up in a 4-5-1 formation with Ant Connolly in goal, and back four Pim van der Kruis, Ibrahim Qamara, Aquiles Santamaria and Devin Reilly. Midfielder Pierre Of Hesslink, Azrat Zari, Ray Tataw Eta, Alvito Roma and Raymond Hargreaves. Up front is Celso Mota. On the bench, Ryan Mulligan, Bapit Kanchanapoom, Wei Jun Er, Leonard Tingstrom and Ian May. Then, let's go live to the Ardessia Bay Stadium for the match. Highlanders are in the red strip, playing from left to right, with Lucas Vaz, their 37-year-old goalkeeper, the captain. Knights, meanwhile, are in the change strip of yellow and black, playing from right to left. Referee is Stellan Ofsager, skill 3, harshness 7. Our other match in the division will see the All-Stars take on Steppenwolf Suckers, Shark United against FK Svaj Cernica, and Cairo Nightboats against Hioshi's Killers. The teams are getting warmed up on the pitch. We're about to start this match underway. But both sides have had contrasting fortunes. Highlanders lost the first game, Knights won the opening game, but how will things play out in the second game? It's time to find out as we're underway in this match now. Possession trading hands here. The Highlanders have a stronger midfield than Knights on account of having that extra skilled player, as Alvito Roma gets a yellow card for attacking behind. 20 minutes played so far. It's currently 0-0 between Knights and Highlanders. Another card here. Celso Mota, yellow card for unsportsmanlike conduct. As we played 25 minutes of the game so far, there's been no goals to report, but there's a chance here for Knights. Ray Tataw Eta, volley on goal! That's just over the crossbar. So close there. As Knights has a really good chance to try and take the lead, but Lucas Vaz was equal to it. He may be 37 years old and supposedly the weak link in the side, but he was good enough to save that shot. As Hioshi's Killers have taken the lead against Cairo Nightboats at the half-time stage. It is currently 0-0 between Highlanders and Knights Sardinia at the half-time stage, with 1-0 in chances and 58% possession for the Knights side. Elsewhere, we can see that it is 0-0 in between the All-Stars and Steppenwolf Suckers, and FK Svaj Cernica are leading against Shark United by 1-0. That's a bit of a surprise considering how strong Shark United are. Anyway, the second half is underway. Can Knights break down this Highlanders side, or will Highlanders end up taking the result? And Mikey Ballis is coming off, so they're going to be weakened a bit in midfield as one of their youngsters comes on. That should, hopefully we can take advantage of that. Raymond Hargreaves is going to become a brutal player here. Picking up a bit too many cards here for my liking, and there's an injury. Raymond Hargreaves has been slightly injured. Wow, that should be interesting. Hopefully he isn't out for too long, but yeah, he should be hopefully find that. Could be a lot worse as we see another goal for Kyoto's Killers. And Anders Bungelson is on for Highlanders Athletic. Kyle Nightboats aren't having a pretty good start. They're looking like the whipping boys at this stage, considering how Kyoto's Killers are going through them quite easily. Alex McCoubry has come on for Highlanders, and here's Celso Mota flicking on goal, and it's brushed outside the post. That was a great chance in the 91st minute in the extra time, and another chance for Knights here. Can we win the game? This is Azrat Zari, powerful shot on goal, and it's pushed away by Lucas Vaz, and that is going to be that. Knights of Sardinia have been able to draw with Highlanders Athletic in a 0-0 draw. Despite the fact that we had all the chances in this game, all three of them, we just could not break down Lucas Vaz in the Highlanders Athletic goal, and as a result the spoils are shared. I knew this would be a challenging division, and clearly this opponent is a step up and better than Cairo Netbeds. We knew this would be a bit of a challenge considering the strength of their squad, and it has proven to be the case. So, on the bright side though, we did manage to dominate the chances and are so far unbeaten in Division 1, although that's only after 2 league games, so we can't really read too much into that, but some encouraging performances from certain players, in particular our captain Pim van der Kruis, who was managed the match performance in, as did Highlanders Athletic captain Mats Bjornstad, who was the man of the match for their side. So both defenders got the man of the match performance for their respective clubs. I'm going to say that probably wasn't too much of the best results, considering there are stronger teams in this division than Highlanders. Even though they are a stronger team than us in their own right, we should have really done better in my opinion. I feel that perhaps we were a bit too cautious in mindful of our own lack of strength, and as a result, although we dominated the game in chances, we failed to score a single one of them, and as a result, yeah, that might set us back a bit later. I don't know if this is a good point or a bad point, so we'll probably have to see how the season plays out really, but considering the strength of the next team we're against, Kyoto's Killers, then we are probably going to have to really take this into context, because if Highlanders struggle throughout the season, then that could be really bad points for us, but if they do well, then this could be a good point. It's really difficult to pick out though, because this is a stage now where we really need to be getting results regardless of how strong our opponents are, but we cannot let the fact that their opponents are strong slip out of our minds really. We have to take into account that these are good managers managing good teams, and we're really going to have our work cut out to stay in this division. In fact, I think this might be the first time that promotion is not ending up going to be a feasible achievement, because there's just too much quality in this division. As an example of what I mean, here's the team of the week. Avram Milovic of FK Svaj Cernica was the team of the week goalkeeper. That's the second different goalkeeper we've had. Back four was Pim van der Kruis, Nats Sardinia FC, Strahinja Glusac, FK Svaj Cernica, Halek Buzzkurt, Kyoto's Killers, and Gennaro Pesotto, Kyoto's Killers. Midfield of Alan Holyfield, Shark United, Alvaro Nascimento, Shark United, Simon Rui Costa, Kyoto's Killers, and Kurt Flynn, Kyoto's Killers. Up front, we have Ratko Vucic, FK Svaj Cernica, and Celso Mota, that's the Sardinia FC. The manager of the round was Freddy Safia of Kyoto's Killers. He is a pretty high-ranking manager of a very good side, and he's our next league opponent, so he's not one to be taken lightly by any means whatsoever. So, after that round of matches, Kyoto's Killers were top of the table, knocking us off the top, although that was only after one game, so that doesn't say much. Still, 2 games isn't too much to read into, but Kyoto's Killers have made the perfect start, as have the All-Stars with 2 wins from 2 games. Knights sit in 3rd place on 4 points, with Shark United a point behind on 3. FK Svaj Cernica pick up their first win of the season after beating Shark United, so they are on 3 points. Highlanders are off the bottom after their 0-0 draw against us. Steppenwolf Suckers are yet to pick up a single point in this division so far after losing 1-0 to the All-Stars, and Cairo Nightboats prop up the table after losing 3-0 against Kyoto's Killers. So, with that done, we still have one more thing to take care of. The Cup restarts after this match, so our next match will not be against Kyoto's Killers, but rather a Cup opponent. And our Cup opponent is Young Porter FC, a Division 6 side whose manager appears to not have been on since the middle of July. Wow, Division 6 sure has changed since we were there a long time ago, that's for sure. That's all for this episode anyway. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time.